psychedelic art forum for art's sake at 10:25. Then you have to get your RAM and your ROM sorted and roll up for some top 5 tips from a top computer games designer at 10:30. Then part 2 of Battle of the Bands. In the red corner, it's the Spiceys weighing in at, quite a lot really, and playing live later.
Now, any of you budding young computer buffs out there who fancy designing your own Sonic the Hedgehog or perhaps Super Mario Brothers and not sure how to go about it, here are our top 5 tips.
Hi, I'm Jolyon Myers, I'm 24 years old and I do the graphics for computer games. This is where every designer hopes his games are going to end up. The big hits of the gaming world can be found in stores from Manchester to Miami. When I was 14, I was really interested in drawing. Before I had a computer, I just loved to draw, sketch. My father bought a BBC Micro, and with that I just decided to draw with it. I thought, give it a go. And my friends said they really liked the work, so I decided to actually send it off to one of the bigger companies on that machine at the time, and basically got a call a week later. Back in those days, computers took a long time to load games, so I did the pictures that came up while they were loading to obviously give a bit of entertainment, just not a blank screen. As I left school, I went on to do more games for a company full-time, and really from there I carried on and did the game that I'm doing now, Agent Armstrong. The difference between a designer and a programmer is that a designer or an artist will draw the images that you see on screen. He'll take a character and he'll animate him on the spot. He'll run on the spot the character you've created. A programmer is creative with numbers. He can take what you've created and then allow that to be controlled by the person who's playing the game. You don't have to be Mr. Spock to design a game of your own. It's not really as technical as you might think, but really it's just a creative process. Imagination is really 90% of being able to create an image in front of you. If you can see it in your mind, then you should be able to form that into an image on the computer. So if you want to design computer games, then here are my top 5 tips.
Number 1.
The first 2 technical things you're going to need are a pen and a piece of paper. You're also going to need to be passionate about art. Study other artists' styles, see what you like about them, and eventually you will get a style of your own. If you want to draw something on the computer, the first thing you should do is to draw something on paper first, just to get a clear idea in your head of what you want to achieve. If you like animation, you should watch how other people move. Check out their expressions. You might feel stupid, but you will get the results you want to achieve in the end.
Number 2.
Now this one is really difficult. You have to play as many games as you can. See what you like and what you don't like about a game. See if there's anything you might change about it. Do the controls feel good? Games really aren't just about good graphics and exciting sound.
Number 3.
Learning how to draw on a computer is much the same as learning how to oil paint when you've only used pens and pencils in the past. You need to learn the tools of the trade. Get your hands on a computer and find out what the packages can do for you. Experiment, but remember, it doesn't do it all for you.
Number 4.
Now you need a good idea. You can grab ideas from anywhere you can find them. Look at TV, films, books, anything that's going to give you good visual inspiration. For instance, my latest game, Agent Armstrong, has a main character that's a cross between Arnold Schwarzenegger and Indiana Jones. If you talk to your friends about your ideas, you can bounce them off each other and maybe even produce something better.
Number 5.
So now you've got the idea, what are you going to do with it? Well, magazines have many advertisements in them. You can contact the companies, put together all your designs, send them off, you never know. Another way is to become a games tester. This is a lot harder work than it actually sounds, but you will get to put ideas towards forthcoming titles and then even create your own.
Picking the one to watch. Miss it, miss out.
Thanks, Mitch, and thank you to the lovely Joe for his top 5 tips. Now, especially because it's Mother's Day tomorrow, the Spice Girls are here.
With their new single, Mama.
Next week, Dammit will be here. Thanks, Will, Emma Harrison from Neighbours, and Pauline Fowler. We'll see you then.
I love that Trevor and Simon's combining of bands. Next week they'll be crossing Dire Straits with Chris Rea. I can't wait. So no frayed tempers and no grey hairs. That was another great show, and I wish I was at home watching us, especially with those quiet, understated little shy Spice Girls. I always think a show goes well when none of us end up getting fired.